Ryan Garcia has been banned due to his Osterine contamination and will be away from boxing for 1 year. Not only that, his fight was voided and is now a no contest with Haney. After his train wreck of messages and posts on X, Garcia posted his official statement, and you can see that he really teared up. Let's take a look. Boxing star Ryan Garcia has been suspended for 1 year after testing positive for the banned substance Osterine. The New York State Athletic Commission announced that the suspension is retroactive to April 20th, the date of his fight against Devin Haney. This means his victory in that match has been changed to a no contest. Garcia also has to give up the $1.2 million he earned from the fight, even though his total earnings were much higher. Additionally, he has been fined $10,000 by the commission. The boxer is in a tough situation due to several issues leading to his suspension. Despite this, he has remained very active on social media, particularly on the platform X, previously known as Twitter. In one post, he asked Dana White to call him, expressing a strong interest in joining the Ultimate Fighting Championship during his boxing suspension. However, there's one tweet that has caught everyone's attention. Despite the controversial tweet, he also shared a letter from him and his team addressing his fans. In the letter, he explained what happened and shared his plans to overcome this difficult time while finding new opportunities during his suspension. After learning about his boxing ban, Ryan Garcia is exploring new opportunities and announced on social media that he will be joining the UFC, the leading mixed martial arts organization. Garcia tested positive for Osterine before and on the day of his fight against Devin Haney last April, leading to a suspension from boxing for at least a year. Always a controversial figure, Garcia took to social media to share his thoughts and plans for the future. King Ryan firmly maintains his innocence and believes he will be cleared of any wrongdoing. The news of his 1-year boxing suspension has been tough on the Californian. As usual, he defended himself on X, formerly Twitter. Devin Haney, the super lightweight champion of the World Boxing Council, WBC, announced that he will take a break from boxing and return only after Ryan Garcia has served his suspension for doping, setting up a rematch. In a post on X, formerly known as Twitter, Haney shared his decision after Top Rank won the bid to promote his mandatory title defense against Sandor Martin with a $2.42 million offer. Matchroom Boxing did not participate in the bidding. I'm going to take some time off, spend my money, travel the world, and come back in 2 years when Ryan Garcia's suspension is over so we can fight again, Haney wrote on the platform. The fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia was surrounded by controversy from the start. Ryan Garcia displayed erratic behavior at press conferences and on social media, admitting to smoking marijuana and drinking alcohol. Many thought his mental health was poor, but it turned out to be a tactic. Despite his efforts, he was defeated by Haney after being knocked down 3 times. Besides using drugs and drinking, Ryan Garcia tested positive for Osterine before and after the fight, according to the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association, VADA. Another substance, 19-norandrosterone, was also detected, but later it was confirmed to be a false positive. After learning about the positive test, Haney asked the New York State Athletic Commission to change the fight's result to a victory, hoping to restore his undefeated record. Haney's father, Bill Haney, told ESPN they wouldn't agree to any new fight until the decision on Garcia's doping case was made and the defeat was annulled. Ryan Garcia's legal team strongly argued that a legal supplement Ryan used before his fight with Devin Haney was contaminated with a banned substance. They stated that after the B sample results matched the banned substance Osterine found in the A samples from VADA tests conducted before and after the fight, they began testing the supplements Ryan had been using. They discovered traces of Osterine in 2 supplements that Ryan had declared on his VADA forms on April 19th and 20. The team emphasized that this confirmed their belief that Ryan was a victim of supplement contamination. They asserted that Ryan had never intentionally used any banned or performance-enhancing substances. They described any allegations questioning Ryan's integrity as baseless and defamatory. Throughout Ryan's career, he voluntarily underwent numerous tests, all of which returned negative results, demonstrating his commitment to fair competition. They pointed out that multiple negative tests before the fight with Haney supported Ryan's clean record. They explained that the extremely low levels of ostarine found in his samples, in the billionth of a gram range, along with clean hair sample results, suggested contamination rather than deliberate ingestion. Recent test results reportedly reinforced this conclusion. Garcia's team shared test results with Fox News Digital. They first presented findings about NutriBio Supercarb, a supplement used for enhancing recovery during or after workouts by replenishing glycogen in muscles. According to tests conducted by the Sports Medicine Research and Testing Laboratory in South Jordan, Utah, the supplement showed traces of ostarine ranging from 70 to 2,200 picograms per gram of powder. A picogram is 1/trillionth of a gram. The testing also included Body Health's Perfect Amino, another supplement aimed at building lean muscle and burning fat. Similar testing revealed ostarine at approximately 660 to 830 picograms per gram of powder. When Garcia learned of the results indicating ostarine in his supplements, he quickly took to social media, as he often does before fights. In a now-deleted post, he sarcastically commented, expressing seeming amusement about the situation and jokingly mentioning steroids. Despite the controversy, Garcia went on to defeat Haney in their bout at Barclays Center. However, Garcia did not qualify for the WBC Super Lightweight Championship belt, as he was 3 pounds overweight during the weigh-in, reportedly due to consuming a beer. But did ostarine really help him in the fight? Ostarine is a substance known as a selective androgen receptor modulator, RAIM. It works by binding to specific proteins in the body that instruct muscles to grow. Athletes use it to enhance performance because it helps them build muscle mass, lose fat more effectively, and improve their endurance and recovery after workouts. Since 2008, ostarine has been on the World Anti-Doping Agency's list of banned substances. In 2022, WADA categorized it as an anabolic agent, meaning it's considered performance-enhancing and illegal in competitive sports. During intense training periods, athletes often go through weight-cutting routines to meet specific weight requirements for their fights. Ostarine is sometimes used during these periods because it can help athletes maintain muscle strength and size even when they are on calorie-restricted diets. This makes it valuable for athletes aiming to enhance their physique by building muscle while reducing body fat. In competitive sports like boxing, regulatory bodies set strict limits for ostarine. Levels above 0.1 nanograms per milliliter, in drug tests are considered a violation. For Ryan Garcia, his test showed a level of 6 nanograms per milliliter, which is significantly higher, exceeding the allowable threshold by 60 times. Using ostarine can lead to penalties and suspensions, as seen in Garcia's case, where he tested positive after a fight against Devin Haney. Such substances pose risks not only to an athlete's career, but also to their health and the fairness of competition. Several notable athletes have been linked to ostarine, a banned substance in sports. British boxer Amir Khan received a 2-year ban from UK anti-doping after testing positive for ostarine following a fight against Kell Brook. In February 2022, the suspension has kept him out of competition since then. UFC fighter Sean O'Malley was suspended for 6 months by the Nevada State Athletic Commission in 2018 when ostarine was found in his system. He faced a 9-month suspension the following year for a similar violation. NFL star DeAndre Hopkins tested positive for ostarine in 2022, impacting his ability to compete. Former Pro Bowl offensive tackle Taylor Lewan also tested positive for ostarine in 2019, which affected his playing status. Additionally, several Clemson football players tested positive for ostarine before a key game in the college football playoff. in 2018. These cases highlight the serious consequences athletes face when found using Osterine, a substance known for its muscle-building properties, but prohibited by anti-doping regulations due to its unfair advantage in sports competitions.